It is Compass FM, North Canterbury's community radio station. Joining me in the studio, a couple of very special guests from the Waimakariri District Council, Mike Quant and Sylvia Doherty. Is that how you say your name, Sylvia?
Doherty.
Doherty. Oh, say that again. Doherty. That's absolutely fantastic. We are talking about the Northern Pegasus Bay Bylaw. You might have heard of us talking about it a wee bit on Compass FM. The bylaw is to explain what activities are permitted on our beaches and what activities are prohibited and that sort of thing. So, first question coming your way, Sylvia. For those that don't know, what is the Northern Pegasus Bay Bylaw?
Okay, well, starting to explain out, a bylaw is a set of legal rules set out by the council, and this bylaw outlines rules for the beaches and the estuary in the district, and that stretches from Kairaki at the mouth of the Waimakariri to Ashworth's Beach just north of the Ashley-Rakahuri estuary and Saltwater Creek.
Okay, so why do we have such a bylaw?
We have this bylaw to help us address a number of issues in the bay. This includes health and safety of beach users, conflict between incompatible recreation activities, looking at the impact of offensive behaviour, recreational use in the bay on our dune systems and on the wildlife and vegetation of the estuaries and lagoons, and also looking importantly at the destruction and disturbance of our foreshores. We've heard that our beaches have been very busy this summer, and increasing numbers of residents and visitors to the bay is something that we really have to think about.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want open season, do we? Yeah. Having a couple of rules around bits and pieces is always a good thing. Nothing wrong with that at all. Mike, coming to you, what are the known areas of concern? Like what's proposed to change sort of situation? What are they?
Well, life doesn't stay the same, does it? And we need to review the bylaw because things are changing out there as well. I've been around a wee while. You said I looked a bit like you. Well, I've been around for about 30 years. I don't want to go too far down that track. But 30 years ago, I worked for DOC, and we were getting a lot of complaints about the impact of four-wheel drives on wildlife in the Rakahuri estuary. And there were no rules, specific rules to protect the wildlife down there at that time. And obviously, a number of years later, 2010, the Waimakariri District Council came up with this bylaw and attempt to try and address some of those concerns. Moving on from that, we've got the rules in place and things are improving out there. But
there is something proposed to change. Is there anything that you want to change at all?
The bylaw is running pretty smoothly as it is currently, but we do imagine that there are lots of new people coming into the district. People have different ideas, aspirations for what they want to use the beaches for. We can see there's more people coming onto our beaches, wanting to use vehicles and other things which have impact on each other. So we really got to recognise that and go, well, hang on, what are the issues out there right now in 2024? Are we addressing those sufficiently with a bylaw that's been around since 2010?
I was going to say, these mathematical calculation, 14 years, things may need to be changed.
That was quick work, buddy.
Oh, look, I went to Marist College,
Here's some more maths for you. We've got 150 vehicles at the peak coming onto the beach at Kairaki Beach. How many is that per week?
150 divided by 7 lots.
No, multiply. But anyway, so over 1,000 vehicles a week that enter onto the beach at Kairaki at peak time. So obviously that has to have impact. We need to manage that. So we manage that in different ways. We've got speed rules where you can go and why you can go onto the beach with a vehicle.
When you drive on the beach, road rules apply.
Absolutely do.
They do apply. Does that happen on the riverbeds as well?
Anywhere you can take a vehicle and drive a vehicle, the rules, the Land Transport Act applies. So vehicles have to be registered and warranted, and driven in a safe way. So yes, the police can be down there enforcing that.
Yep, absolutely, Mike. Has this got anything at all to do? Has the talking about the Crate Day and other bits and pieces on the Ashley River? Has that got anything at all to do with this?
It does. It sort of overlaps. Crate Days really they head upstream from say I-1 bridge or around there somewhere. We're downstream of that, but the wildlife stretches right through the area.
Okay, well, here's an opportunity for people to have your say on this particular bylaw. Sylvia, how can people do exactly that and have a say?
So we're trying to have a conversation with the community about this over the summer period, because we know that that's the busiest time of year. So what we've got at the moment is, you'll see when you're down at the beaches and the estuary, you'll see some posters out there. We've got a lovely big pink poster.
Brilliant.
It says, got a minute?
Yep.
And it's got a QR code on it. If you scan that with your smartphone, it will take you straight to our beach user survey. And that's an opportunity to tell us, why you're down at the beach, how often you go, what works for you, anything that you think, oh, maybe that's not quite right. It's a good way to give us real on the beach feedback.
It's almost like a beach census, isn't it?
Absolutely. And it's been really popular. So it's been running since about mid-December.
Yep.
And so far we've got well over 200 people.
Are you pleased with that?
Yeah, we really are.
Yep.
And we've also got staff going down to the beaches at different times, so it's not just about technology. We will go down there and try and have face-to-face conversations with people as well. It's really good for us to get that feedback.
Because a lot of people don't actually do the QR code things on their phones because they don't want to or don't know how to. So having someone, a human, coming up to you and going, "Excuse me, are you having a good day?" And then asking a few questions, nothing wrong with that at all. But is there anything in the council offices that people can do, or website that people can go to?
Yep, so as normal with anything to do with the council, we have a page on the council webpage. I think it's Let's Talk.
Here it is, I just found it. Let's talk.waimakariri.govt.nz, and then you can go searching for the Northern Pegasus Bay Bylaws.
Yeah, and again, we've got posters out on the beaches. You'll see lovely green posters with a beautiful picture of the beach, and there's a QR code on there. It takes you straight to the page. Mike and I are also going out to a couple of community events. So on Monday the 12th of February, we're out at 7 p.m. at Pines and Kairaki Community Centre. And you'll have an opportunity there to talk to us, share anything with us, and also fill in either the survey or a submission on the bylaw, or you can do both. We'll also be out at the Community Cuppa on Wednesday the 14th of February at 10 a.m, and that's at Pegasus Community Centre.
It's Renell's Community Cuppa.
Yeah, and we're keen to talk to people. We're keen to know. I mean, we haven't looked at making any changes to the bylaw yet. It's really important to understand what's working.
If you are a kite surfer, a land yachter, a sandcastle builder, I actually won a sandcastle building competition.
You're multi-talented, Kerry.
Look, seriously, I'm a Manu champion. There's all sorts of things. If you want to just do some swimming, you want to just have any beach activities, you want to have your say on it, then head towards letstalk.waimakariri.govt.nz and have your say. Mike and Sylvia from the Waimak District Council, thanks so much for coming in to come.
Brilliant, Kerry.
Had fun?
Yeah, it was. You're a fun guy.
First time on the radio, it's not too bad, eh? That's fantastic. Good on you. We will keep in contact with you.
Compass FM.